Hi, it's Brian from The Hive here again. When you run a business, quite often people throw business books at you all the time, do this, do this, do this. The job of The Hive is to simplify things for you and crystallise things so that you don't have to go and read the book unless you really, really want to. And today what I want to be able to do is to take you through just a very quick simplification of the 5 pillars that make great teams. It's a great piece of reading by a guy called Patrick Lencioni. Don't read it unless you're really tragic. Just make sure that you follow this little prompt. So as business owners, I know that you want to try to build great teams. And one of the first things that we know, whether it's sporting or whatever, is that all great teams, they're really formed on trust. And so the key pillar to all of our teams is trust. We have done some work before in The Hive on the trust equation, and I urge you to go back and look at that. But the most important thing, I think, is that as a leader, you're the trustworthy one in that team. Now, the second thing that happens is this, that quite often conflict arises in our business, whether it's between team members or whether it's between us and patients or whatever. I think conflict is a really, really important part of great teams, and that is our ability to be able to have different points of view, talk them out, compromise, collaborate, and come up with the best version or the best action that we can take. Often what happens is that in our fear of conflict, we don't talk about the issues that need to be talked about. You know that great cliche is the elephant on the table. If you don't discuss the undiscussables, things won't change. So make sure that conflict can be seen as an opportunity rather than a threat to your business. The next one is this, commitment. You often hear the joke about bacon and eggs, yeah, and that the chook was interested but the pig was committed. And what I want you to do, think about now is that when you choose a strategy or you choose anything in your business, it will get hard. That things pop up in front of you that get in the way of you. And the idea that we can hold true to our commitment even though things get difficult is a really important one. And that is a real sign, I think, of strong leadership. So when your team starts to get the wobbles, it is you that has to hold the commitment and draw everybody back into the vision, into the values, into the big why to keep going ahead when things get tough. I think this is underdone in our businesses. And that is the creation of accountability mechanisms. Whether you call them KPIs or whatever it is that you call them, we need to measure how our business is going. So if somebody's responsible for new business, somebody's responsible for rebooking rates, whatever that is, they need to be measured. They need to be placed up in public, I believe, so that people can have a look at them. And then we can use those as a motivation to shift our business forward, or it's a sign that the things that we're doing are working. So start to measure your business a little bit more. And the last one is this. We need to pursue great results, whether it's in sport or whether it's in your business. Nobody wants to be part of a mediocre business that is failing, that is struggling. You need to be ambitious in the results that you chase. And if you can do that, I think your team start to get that sense of, wow, we're onto something good here. So again, the 5 pillars, trust, conflict, commitment, accountability, and the pursuit of strong results. Makes a great team.